Hey guys, what's going on? Josh O'Leary here for Survivor Digest. I just tried to do this episode live. I tried to do it live. I went down and I broke down all my notes. Let me get to my notes here. But yeah, I went down and broke down all my notes. Wrote down all my notes here and broke it all down. And for some reason, it wasn't live when it said it was live. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I've been having some issues with the Streamlab usage lately. So maybe we'll try it on the YouTube side next time and get back to that area of things when it comes to streaming this live. So I think instead, me and Nate, we recorded or we did a live episode of Pro Wrestling Sauce live here every Wednesday on the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. We did an episode of Pro Wrestling Sauce, and for the first 20 minutes, we talked about Survivor. And we talked a little bit of it at the end too. So I'm going to splice those two together, and it's a really good conversation about Survivor, really as a whole, but mostly about the episode 7 here of Survivor 49. There may be a couple things that we missed out in my notes. It's not a full episode breakdown like you normally would get here, but it's a little bit different, and I'm not going to redo the live. I've decided I'm not redoing the live. That's just too much, you know? But thanks for watching, and here's me and Nate's review as a individual Survivor Digest review. Enjoy.
Blasted ass into a leather couch or something like that. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah. Nate, you messaged me. We were watching Survivor tonight, and just a little sneak preview to my Survivor review. You sent me a message tonight, and you said that girl is perfect for Jake. And I said, what? I said, huh? I was thinking about it for a second. I said, huh? And then I was like, oh, wait. He's talking about Sage, who ripped ass.
National television.
Yeah, and like a hard one, too. I think she was like sitting against like a wood.
Yeah.
Like
It was a good one. Jake would be proud.
Like a wood seat, dude. Yeah, dude. She cracked one off, and everybody laughed, which I thought was pretty funny. I'm pretty sure Sophie with an E. I'm pretty sure she was probably disgusted by it. She seems like she was being disgusted by it.
Right.
No, she would be like, "Oh my god, are you serious? How immature."
We're over here fighting for equality, and you're over here ripping ass on
Jeff,
Channel 3.
These are snacks. It's not a meal. This is not a meal. Yeah, no, I thought that was funny. But Jacob could be joining us momentarily here. We'll see how things pan out here as we go along. But
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. We had a duel set up tonight with a Survivor. So me and the wife been watching the challenge, and she's in love with the challenge. So since the last few episodes of Survivor, been a lot of talking and not a lot of action. We did iPad on the bed watching Survivor. TV had the challenge on, so commercial for Survivor. We watched the challenge, and then like the end, like Tribal Council, where they talk a bunch of just randomness. Muted watching the challenge because it was like, yeah.
You could miss something there at Tribal, Nate.
Oh, yeah, because
I will give you some credit here and say that it is a bunch of fluff and filler from Jeff, whatever the fuck he's throwing out there at Tribal every week. He's like, he pretty much just puts everybody's game on blast. I'm like, this guy's a fucking. He never used to do this. Why is he just putting people's games on blast? It's kind of pointless because then they go to vote. And just like tonight, they singled out the old man. They said, "Get out of here, old man." I think that was the real thing that was going on tonight, by the way. I'm just going to say that.
And I know you want to say this for Survivor Show, but I'm going to just tell you my opinion. I think the cast that we have for season 49, I don't see any standouts to where any of these two people that are going to make season 50, they're going to get eaten alive by season 1 through 47.
You think so? Because I already know who it is.
Oh, they already announced who it is?
Yeah, I did a whole Survivor 50 cast breakdown.
Oh, is it? So wait, it's 2 spots and they already gave 1 spot away?
They already gave both spots away.
Oh, they did?
They did.
Lame.
We already know who
Wait,
it
who?
is. If you did a Survivor 50 cast breakdown with me on the channel here, you would have had a lot of fun, and you would know that Savannah and your favorite, the Riz God,
Bruh.
he is gonna be on 50.
Yeah. So,
I don't hate him
wait,
that
who's
much. I don't
Savannah?
hate him. I don't hate him.
Oh, newscat. Oh,
I mean, I do hate his
I don't
buzzword
hate him.
his buzzword vocabulary.
He
Um,
used. No one says cinema. No one.
dude, only
Does
like
do you?
nerd ass like wrestling fans on Twitter are like, this is cinema.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss penning Chelsea Green at cinema. Like,
Cinema.
you know, I mean, that's how. I don't know why Rizzo's doing it. He's trying to make it cool. Maybe he can. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm not. Who am I?
No.
Am I a god? No. Am I a Riz? I'm
Mm.
not. I'm neither one. He's both. So I can't.
He's both.
You know.
I just. Savannah might be good in that. She'd be manipulated.
She's fucking Regina
Manipulative.
George from Mean Girls, bro. She is.
Yeah.
She is up on people's shit. She's trying to snatch keys from people. She don't even know what they're for.
Dude,
She's bitch is nuts.
that was dumb.
This bitch is nuts,
Dumb.
dude. Bitch is nuts. I like how we're just both
So
like,
dumb.
Jake's not here, impromptu Survivor review.
Right. I feel like her jumping to try to grab those keys was crazy.
It was crazy.
One, don't know where the chest is. You think
You don't know
MC
what
was gonna let
anything's
you
for.
take those keys?
You, bitch, I would
I
have
would.
fucking punched you if you.
Yeah, I would have yanked those shits out your hands.
Yeah. Like, it could have been me. I could have not been uh, MC. And I could have been me, myself, a man. And if it was
Mhm.
Savannah, I would have clocked her one silly, bro.
Yeah.
Right then and there. And then it would have been like, oh, shit. Josh is out. And I've been like, damn it, dude. I thought she was going for my keys.
All right, my last note about Survivor. The
Yeah.
chicken killing spree is crazy.
Oh, I'm
And
loving
this week
it.
they like stretched it out. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Big Chicken Corporation is like, "What's going on?"
Bro, no, Big Chicken is pumping the money into Survivor right now. Okay, they said, Jeff, you want to keep pumping this show out until you're fucking old dusty bones? Okay, you want to keep doing it? Well, guess what? You're going to need some
Show the
big
murder.
funding. You're going to need some really big funding. So Jeff Probst, he put on his fucking big boy britches. Okay, it's his most expensive pair of cargo shorts. And he dialed up the Tyson Chicken Corporation. He said, listen, guys. He said, what can I do to get a big lump sum of money? And they said, you know what? You got to make chicken cool again. You got to kill some chickens on Survivor. And you got to show the people eating the chicken afterwards. Like ravage animals, show them eating that chicken. And it'll make people want chicken because guess what? It made me kind of hungry. I saw them eating that chicken, roasting that chicken. And I said, that does... Something, a primitive man came out in me, and I was like, I want to roast a rotisserie over an open fire and eat that son of a bitch.
So you think Tyson's pushing the whole Uber Eats is only driving food because our football drives food for Uber Eats or something? They're doing
Yeah,
that
you
whole.
remember that? Yeah, that whole campaign. That's kind of how they're
Yeah.
going. Except this is more of like an underground, the public's not supposed to know type of deal. You know,
Yeah,
Tyson.
only, you know if
I
you
mean,
know.
Jeff. You're not going to hear about Jeff Probst meeting with Tyson behind closed doors. You're not going to hear about this anywhere else.
Yeah.
It could be Purdue. I could be wrong. I just know it's Big Chicken. He's involved. Jeff Probst involved with Big Chicken. He's taking them down. I heard this is just a rumor. This is just allegedly, but I heard that Jeff Probst was personally killing at least 20 chickens a day down there in Fiji to support Big Chicken and their regime. This is just an alleged. This is a rumor that I heard through one of the mills. I heard it on one of those, one of those sawmill gravy mills. I heard it on one
Making
of
Big
those.
Chicken.
Yeah, the Big Chicken, dude. They're taking, scooping people up. They're scooping up celebrities left and right. They got Jeff Probst. They got Carrot Top. You know, who knows who's next.
Freaking Carrot Top.
Yeah, dude.
Carrot Top's making a comeback.
I will say though, with Survivor, no one's gone home that I like.
That's good.
So I will say
I don't
that.
really
That's about it though. I don't like the flip flopping of tribes so much. It's confusing as fuck.
I don't think they should have went from 2 to 3. I
That
thought that
was
was
dumb as
dumb.
shit
Yeah, they should have went from
for one
3 to
episode.
yeah. Yeah.
God, that was awful.
Wonder if we're running into like 49 just being a big we're kind of just testing out a bunch of stuff for 50 to kind of go all in on 50.
The amount of mentions tonight it had makes me really feel that way.
Like
Because
we're gonna be
it's
throwing a
like
lot
you
of
said, it's like
randomness.
you said last season for 48, how Jeff kept pushing the shit out of the board game because they were trying to test if that was going to do any numbers or sales.
Yeah.
And you pushed the number up a little bit, but not enough because I haven't heard a fucking mention of it since.
No, it died quick.
Yeah, quick. There you go. There's your impromptu Survivor 49 review. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I can do that here. I will add it to the docket.
Boom. Little Survivor Digest preview. Too long.
Yeah, well, it's just Survivor 49. Nate and Josh talk Survivor 49. I mean, a lot of this season, too, to me as well, seems set up and fabricated.
It just seems weird. This season seems weird for
Something's
some
up
reason.
with it, dude. Like, they got the Marvel
Yeah.
guy there. They got a guy getting, quote unquote, bit by a snake, but he's completely fine, but he's still got to go home because he was stressed out and needs some air conditioning. It just doesn't make no sense. They got Sophie, who they tortured, to the point of complete starvation. And
Are you talking about Sophie or Soph?
oh, Soph, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot that, dude. Sophie with the E is like the worst, bro. Like, I don't know what it is about her, but I feel like there's a reason she's been purple up until this, you know, this episode where she won the immunity,
Mm.
so they kind of had to give her some airtime.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, you're actually probably one of the best people here to win challenge, so we need to start airing you.
Well, I guess so. I guess so. She won the challenge, so they were like, we got to figure out a way to like edit her in there. But other than that, in these first 6 episodes, she's been completely purple. They haven't shown her at all. Um, she's had a few moments. One of them being telling Jeff that those were snacks and that wasn't a meal, and that pretty much every moment she's had is like a Karen type moment.
Yeah.
And like here at this moment, Sophie makes a suggestion, and she says blue Sophie, yellow Sophie.
That would have been good.
And you know what's funny is that later on in the episode, I made a note of it in my notes. Nate calls Soph. Nate calls her Blue Sophie. He says, "Well, Blue Sophie wants me to do this, so blah 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 blah." And then I heard someone else say it, and I was like, "So the Soph thing's not sticking. It's only going to be Jeff
Yeah.
saying it."
She probably hated it.
She probably did hate it. It seemed like she didn't like it. It seemed like it was a weird suggestion from Sophie because she was like, "How about?" And it is
Sophie
weird, bro.
and
It is
Soph.
weird that you get to keep the name and you give her the shortened one. Like,
Yeah.
if anything, it shows what I would be saying something in one of my confessionals, and I'd be like, that shows me the type of person she is right there. She wasn't willing to give up the Sophie. She wasn't. She would not be willing to go by Soph. She made the other Sophie go by Soph. I was like, you can't trust that person. That person's a controlling, crazy person, and she's got impeccable balance and is able to balance a ball. I can't trust her. You got to get her out of here.
Yeah. And then they vote out who they did. And I'm like, I don't get that. He wasn't a threat, but whatever. Whatever.
I don't get that either. You should have taken a shot. I bet everybody sitting there right after Rizzo didn't play the Idol was sitting there being like, "Damn."
Yeah. That's what I thought was the move, but then I muted it, so I guess I missed the
Well, and MC
important note
wasted
that they're
hers.
moving. Yeah, she big time wasted. But I feel like she doesn't give a shit, so she's just gonna go look for that again.
Yeah, she's just gonna do it again. Except Savannah's gonna be there with her big giant eyeball.
Her
Fucking
newscaster eyeballs.
yeah, dude. She's gonna be hunting them down. She's gonna be like, I don't know. She just reminds me of Regina George from Mean Girls a lot. She's got like her little crew. Like remember Rizzo? He came back and he just immediately started whispering to her.
Yeah. No, she's definitely live in New York. I drink matcha every day, walking to work,
Yeah,
talking on
she.
the phone.
Well, when she met Sophie, or my bad, Soph. When she met Soph, she was like, "I like her." In her confessional, she goes, "She seems like somebody I would be friends with outside of here, just on the way she looks." That's what she said.
Yeah. No?
And I was like, "Oh yeah, because it's the two pretty girls." Okay, but the two pretty girls, they're in the alliance. She doesn't want Jawan in there because he's a fucking nerd. And he's goddamn annoying. And you know he's taking her. He's got a little crush on her, so he's taking her bag on purpose and all that shit. We know what you're doing,
He
Jawan.
thinks she's hot. She's hot.
My bad. I'm gonna put some respect on his name, Uncle Jawan.
Uncle Joe.
That's Uncle Jawan. Wait, that could be considered racist, maybe. I'm not sure. They should. Survivor needs to be careful with that. They're killing chickens. They're getting white people to call people uncle.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
no.
CBS needs to do something about this. And that concludes.
They're push. They're pushing Tyson Chicken.
Tune in to WWE Survivor Series hosted by Uncle Jeff. Oh no. Oh no. Not
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay.
This is cinema, Uncle Jay. Oh my god, dude. Throw this whole cast in a fire. We don't
Bad
we,
cast.
we don't need them anymore. Yeah, we'll be back next Wednesday. Nate, you got any parting words?
Yeah. Let's kill more chickens, Uncle Jeff, for
Oh,
Tyson, for Big Chicken.
Big Chicken. Jeff and Big Chicken. You know I'm gonna clip this. I gotta clip this. I gotta clip Jeff and his big
Him
chicken.
and Big Chicken.
I definitely gotta
Dirt,
clip
did you,
the word allegedly.
Dirt, did you
I don't know if Dirt was here for the big chicken
were you
discussion.
here for a Big Chicken theory?
So they've been killing chickens on Survivor, Dirt, and Jeff is. We think Jeff is really working for Big Chicken. We think the chicken sales are down. Beef sales are through the roof right now. They're at a high price for beef, and chicken's like, I want a piece of that action. So they said, let's call up our boy Jeff Probst and see what he can do for us. And Jeff is like, you know what? I can kill a couple chickens on TV. That'll get a couple people hungry, wanting some rotisserie. And they said, do it, Jeff. Do it all you do the best you can. And that's what they've done. I don't know if you've seen the Survivor Reddit though. They do not like it. So
I mean, the first time they gave it to us, they gave us
they gave us the
the
scream, bro.
s- the screaming of the dying chicken, and then this week's episode was them stretching the chicken out to fucking chop its neck off. So I mean, they're going in.
Yeah, dude.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with CBS and Big Chicken. They're really going in, dude.
Big Chicken and CBS, dude. They're in cahoots and they're just going all out, bro.
They said they said the governor election's out the window. No more of these dumb ads. Let's
Yeah.
get pushing on freaking Big Chicken. We're gonna push a lot of
Hell
Tyson
yeah, dude.
commercials.
Hell yeah, dude. I had Omar Epps telling me about chicken tenders just 5 seconds later for his Zaxby's. Oh man, that's a good parting words. That's all I got too, man. Big Chicken.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe and come back next week. Come back with some tendies, you know? Maybe we should get some
Yeah.
tendies for Jake's sake next week. For Big Chicken too.
Not this again. We tried this.
Let's support.
Remember, he was supposed to get the big thing of chicken nuggets from Wendy's, and it was a fail.
Oh yeah, he got 50 nuggets, but he didn't get all the sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. We'll be back. Subscribe. Big Chicken.
Big Chicken.
And that concludes the Survivor breakdown. 49. Nate and Josh talking Survivor here to start the program.